Hello there everyone, it's time for an unboxing video. It's going to be a bit different to the typical monthly boxes because this is a one-off box. It's a Loot Crate Mystery Crate, purchased in May 2016, arrived in the UK in early June 2016. And the idea of this box, it looks just like a regular Loot Crate, but this contains items left over from previous Loot Crate boxes. So I'm not expecting a t-shirt because t-shirts cost more, and I decided the last thing I need are any more t-shirts to add to the 50 or so I've got from previous boxes and not had time to wear yet, but this will have some of the other items. So thinking about Loot Crate, I've probably got about half of them over the last few months. I'm expecting to see some duplicate items and a few different ones, but these boxes are always really interesting to me because they're unique to each person. So that's why I've gone for this Loot Crate Mystery Crate. So I've just cut through there, not looked inside yet. Should we have a look inside and see what's made its way to the UK from Loot Crate? And well, we're going to start off with a winner straight away. You can see there's no t-shirt, but we have got a pop, and it's Han Solo in snow gear. It's a Loot Crate exclusive, and it's one I've not got, so that's great. So I think a pop probably covers most of the value behind this box anyway, because of course this is the discounted item, being that it's items from previous boxes, although I say discounted, of course the postage to the UK soon pushes up anything that's discounted. So that's from the new Star Wars The Force Awakens, well, still relatively new. There he is, number 86 there. And a few other ones available in the series, presumably mainly the Han Solo without snow gear, which will be the non-exclusive. So it's a good condition pop, a nice one, interesting looking item as well. So we start off very well. Glancing there, I think it's probably going to be mainly downhill from here because I recognise some of these items, but let's have a look. We've got a air freshener in vanilla from Star Trek, got the traditional peace symbol there, and don't think I have one of these. I can't remember. These kind of items are a little interchangeable, so you don't pay too much attention to them. But you know, can't go too far wrong with it. Always useful to have some air fresheners around. They do their job anyway, and that's quite a cool one. I'm fairly sure I do have this one. It's a Hearthstone. It's a stress ball. Remember, it's not a very stressy stress ball. What's the word there? It's not as firm, perhaps, as it could be, but this was probably a free item, if I remember. It was promoting a game, but yeah, nothing too wrong with it. It's a useful Hearthstone. And I'm going to move on to another item I know I have, is Mad Libs. This was on I think the Covert box, possibly the first Loot Crate I ever got, 12 months or so ago. So the idea is you fill in the blanks and you get some funny statements forming. So let's look at one of them as an example. So grab your favourite controller, flex your blank, and get ready to play Spy in those blank video games. So you can fill in a part of the body in plural and an adjective, and then you get something funny, and of course really you fill in the details on this page here. So they can be quite amusing there. So sort of a modern version of Blankety Blank, or American Batch Game, which is the same show essentially. I bet it doesn't hurt, it's nice to have books. Let's move on to penultimate item here. It's a wallet. I think I've got this one as well. It's one of these mighty wallets there. It's a Superman, yeah, and the idea is, let's just take out Superman versus Batman, or Batman versus Superman I should say, and you sort of, these are made of this, I should know what this type of material is called. It feels a bit like paper, but it's not. It's meant to be very difficult to rip, and it's quite well designed and incredibly light, so it could be useful for all kinds of things. I hadn't realised it's got little pretend notes inside there. Mighty wallet, yeah. Dino Mighty. Was it some kind of dino type fabric? Anyway, the review at geeksubscriptionbox.com I'm sure will mention the material, because it normally does there. But it is quite a nice one. It's the only problem I have with these is I do seem to have a lot of cards to carry around. So many store cards now that you need, as well as other types of cards, identity cards. And I do also am in the country where they still use coins, and so it makes it slightly difficult, but it's not nice enough item. We'll put the wallet to one side. And finally, I think actually I've got an item I was hoping to get, which is this skinny tie, which I think will have Space Invaders on, that I saw in a box, well, sometime last year. It may even have been the year before, and I thought this was a cool tie then, and considered buying a box I knew had one in it, but it was a bit expensive, so Actually, very nice to have this one. This Space Invaders geeky tie. I could wear that quite nicely with other clothes I wear. So rolls up well. I know ties aren't for everyone. Made by Black Tie Geek, and I think this is an exclusive as well to the box. So for me, that is a winner, and of course that is our token piece of clothing. So you can't have a Loot Crate box without clothing of some kind. So let's run through it. We got 1, 2, 3, 6 items. So main item is the pop. Got the decent enough wallet. Got the tie. 2 lower value items: the air freshener, the stress ball, and the Mad Lib. So I think that's a pretty good box for a Loot Crate mystery crate. There. Let me know what you think about it. There'll be space for comments on the YouTube video and also at geeksubscriptionbox.com where the full reviews get posted there. Loot Crate do have some interesting items in their boxes. Thanks for watching this unboxing video of Loot Crate Mystery Crate.